Hi. I am Eddie Hicks, licensed mortgage broker. This brief animation will provide you with the basics of FHA programs for manufactured home communities.
Hi Eddie. I read your columns in the Journal of Manufactured Housing every month. My wife and I wish to know more about the FHA programs you write about.
Yes, my husband and I have heard these types of loan may have some advantages over standard commercial loans, and would like to know more about them. Can you help us?
Thank you for asking. The FHA 207M program is for manufactured home land lease communities. The 221D4 is for apartments using manufactured or modular units. Both these loan guarantee programs may be used for new development, or refinance and rehabilitation, using HUD code manufactured homes or modulars. The FHA 207M program is for refinance and rehab or expansion of existing communities, or acquisition and funding for new land lease manufactured home community developments. The FHA 221D4 program is used to build single-family detached or attached apartments using new HUD code or modular homes as the units. It may also be used to finance the land, infrastructure and construction of new units within past home sites in land lease communities. Both of these programs are funded by private lenders for up to 40 years, and are non-recourse with a firm commitment government loan guarantee. The 207M program funds up to 90% of costs, within statutory limits, for 40 years using a 111% debt service coverage ratio from verified net operating income.
Can you explain what you mean by 111% debt service coverage ratio?
Certainly. That term refers to the fact the net operating income from the property at stabilized occupancy is at least 111% of the proposed debt service payment required. The 221D4 program funds 83% of costs, or 90% if the rents meet the local low-cost housing guidelines. Debt service ratio is 120% on verified net operating income. The verified NOI from the apartment project at stabilized income must be 120% of the proposed debt service, up to statutory limits modified by the area's high cost percentage. Typical processing time can take 6 months or longer, and largely depends on how fast you can assemble the required documents for the lender and the HUD staff.
Sounds very interesting. How do we start, and how much does it cost?
Provide me with your basic project information, and I will perform a gratis, simple, desktop analysis, and estimate the total costs and fees for you. If everything looks okay, with your approval, I will do an economic and market feasibility study for a small fee, and provide it to qualified private lenders for their consideration.
Besides funding the loan after firm commitment and other approvals, what else does the private lender do?
Once you engage the private lender, they will represent you before the HUD staff, and manage the application through the process until approval and funding. After a positive pre-application meeting with HUD, the third-party reports will be ordered by the lender and paid for from an escrow account you have set up with them. When the reports are finished, the completed application is sent to HUD along with a FHA fee of $3 per $1,000 of the loan amount. This step will take up to 45 days or longer.
How long will it take from the issuance of a firm commitment letter and other approvals to the actual funding of the loan?
The lender normally funds on construction phase of the loan within 30 days of the issuance of the firm commitment letter, which is the final loan approval. Funding is in 2 phases. The first pays for the land or pay off of all existing debt, and provides funding for the construction and rehab. The second phase starts the 40-year loan. Once construction is done and it is at stabilized occupancy, there is a 60-day audit. The interest rate goes up a half point for MI.P and the loan begins 40-year amortization.
How do we get more details on the program specifics?
Please go to my website www.fha207m.com. A timeline and other processing details may be found there. If you are a community owner or an organized resident group, you may want to consider using the 207M program to assist in the purchase of your community. Or if you wish to send me an email, my address is easteddy@aol.com. My phone number is 813-661-5901. Call me, and if I am not in my office, please leave me a voicemail. I will return your call as soon as I can. As a licensed mortgage broker, I can match my clients with experienced, qualified private lenders for these two unique manufactured housing programs. These two programs may not fit all situations. I am here to assist you with your refinance and rehab, or new manufactured housing communities questions. Ta-ta for now.